And it goes a little something like.
Hey everyone, welcome to podcast number 15. It's 15. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, just do like.
Yeah, it's this way.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do that. So, welcome back. Thank you guys for continuing to watch our podcast. I know it's been quite a while since we've posted one. I apologize for that. There's been a lot of ups and downs recently, but yeah, we want to try to keep this going. It's something we enjoy. It's really fun every time we do it. So, we hope that you guys enjoy it as well. I don't have any questions today. Kind of relying on Jared and Sean to bring them up, which is pretty normal. I'll let you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Sean, I write the questions sometimes. Jared does it sometimes too.
I'm Abraham. I love In and Out.
I'm Jared, and I love Panda Express.
Yes, they're both great, dude. They're both good. Right.
I'm going with the
That's literally our diets, dude.
It's so good. It's a great diet. It's a great diet.
Our diet is literally In and Out and Panda Express.
It's not bad.
Sometimes
It's not bad.
Chick-fil-A.
The occasional Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, the occasional. So, all right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. Today is, what's the date and time?
Today's the 8th, February 8th.
February 8th.
February 8th, 3:12.
3:12 p.m.
Yeah.
So, I went ahead and I've been working since really early and got a lot of stuff done. Kind of wanted to take a little break, so I was like, all right, you guys, let's go and shoot a podcast. We have some time. And let's get started. So, who wants to start off?
Do you have a question you want to start off with, Sean? Or?
If you want to start.
All right.
All right, let's go.
So this first one is: have you ever lied to get out of something to continue playing video games?
Huh. Okay, well, I'm sure I possibly have, but I don't remember when or why.
I definitely have, but I just can't remember.
You can't think of it.
I feel like if that had to have happened, it would have been when I was super young and I had to probably stop using the computer at some point.
Yeah.
So I may have said like, hey, I got to do like a report or I need to look up something for school, and instead just play video games.
Or have you ever like
that's
had to go somewhere where you're like, yeah, I can't, I'm sick, and stay and play some video games?
Not really.
No?
I'm trying to think now, man.
There was one time, this is a fun little story. So I was like 13, and I think there was a wedding in San Francisco that you went to, and I was supposed to go to.
Yeah.
With my sister.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't even a wedding. It was just like we just went to the court.
well, you guys were supposed to go to the.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. No, we were supposed to go to the reception and everything, and
You guys got lost.
Yeah, you did not know where to go.
This is before the GPS days.
That is true.
Was it-
Yeah.
Was it me, you, and stuff?
No, it was just me.
No, just
Me
him.
and Bill.
Yeah, so him and my sister. So basically, she invited me like 2 months prior, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go. And then during those days, I was like top rank in Renegade and incredibly good Ragnarok player. And so I was like, yeah, it was during like the weekend, so what was gonna go on War of Imperium. And then I really wanted to try to get the #1 rank in Renegade. And so there was also another reason, I just won't share it. It's more personal. Nothing bad. I'd just rather not talk about it. And I was like, nah, I'd rather just like stay. So I came up with this excuse. I don't remember what it was, but I was like, yeah, I can't go to the wedding. Thankfully, I didn't go because it was a complete flop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do remember that like some of the main reasons was I wanted to keep playing Renegade and Ragnarok. So that is one time where I came out with an excuse. I wouldn't have to take like a 2 or 3 day weekend to the Bay Area.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about all that. Honestly, now I'm like thinking about it, and it was like, yeah, it was a fail. It was a total fail. She was calling him, asking for directions. She could not figure out like where to go.
Right.
Yeah, total flop. Yeah, I've done it a few times in like school, like throughout school. Like I remember doing it in middle school. I'd kind of lie about like feeling nauseous or sick or something with my stomach. My parents just always fall for it.
Nice.
And I'd stay home. And I remember one time in high school, you know Pentatonics, the acapella group?
Yeah.
So they were coming to like, so Avi Kaplan, one of the old seniors, he's not in it anymore. His dad and parents are from Visalia, so like his dad taught at the middle school Seth went to. and they were gonna go to Visalia, and all the choir groups, the chambers, at all the schools were gonna go to a theater and like sing with them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I knew it was gonna happen, and I liked them a lot, but Yasuo had just came out. So like, League of Legends. Yasuo just came out, and I was like, dude, this guy's awesome. I want to just play like League of Legends. So I just lied about being sick.
So you didn't go see that group?
Yeah,
the
like,
Apollo group?
yeah.
Because you just played with Yasuo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like I look back at it and I think about it, I'm like, dude, I could have met. They're famous, like famous people. And
They're great.
yeah, they're pretty
sing really
awesome.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, they met, like people met them. Like a bunch of people at school the next day were talking about it, and I was like, damn, I kind of messed that one up.
Yeah, that's
yeah, I don't know.
a poor decision.
Like, yeah, it was very
You
poor.
should have just went.
It's kind of weird because like I think about it and like, yeah, like the decisions I made about gaming back then were quite poor. Like instead of learning like how to make money on the internet or business or building a following or anything along those lines, like I just wanted to be good at
Playing
gaming.
video games, it's addicting. He
It is
also was
addicting.
crazy too, though. He was like the first champion where like his Q throws out. Dude, he had like combos and stuff, and I remember seeing him, and he was just like, "These are awesome, dude." So it was like,
Yeah.
that was like 2013.
So what is it after 4 hits? You got to throw out the tornado.
It was 2, so 2 of his Qs he throws out his
Ah,
tornado.
okay.
But then he was also able to like slide, and then
Yeah,
if you
2 Qs.
EQ, he would do like the slide and then the spin and knock up, and so like it was just like something completely different.
Yeah, his mechanics. Were
Yeah, his
definitely
mechanics were crazy, and so it was like, yeah, it's fun.
different. That's pretty funny.
Play some League.
That's when I would step to like 7, 8 in the morning though, playing like League. That's when it was like Joseph and I would play literally for like 12 hours straight, like nonstop. Like my dad would get up and like, you guys are still playing League, like go to sleep.
Yeah, that's so crazy. All right, Shawnee, you got any stories?
Oh man, I feel like I did that when my parents would ground me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they forget that I was grounded, and then they'd say like, "Hey, aren't you grounded?" or something like that, and I'd just be like, "No, it's fine," and I'd play games or something like that just to get out of it.
Right.
And like, partially like that was my fault. I was also on them for forgetting I was grounded. So
Yeah.
I would get out of that and play games while I was grounded.
Yeah, super interested to know what you guys have lied about when it comes to gaming.
Yeah.
What you guys have gotten out of doing because of gaming, and if you guys have any regrets.
And what game it was for.
Yeah, so like, okay, that's a good question. Do we have any regrets on decisions we made about gaming over life?
Yeah, well, definitely the pentatonic. Like, I could have met a famous group and took them. Like, cool. That would have just been a cool memory. Like, they were just like everyone was just singing with them. They did like a song they passed out music for, and then everyone learned that song together in like an hour and like sang it. And, like during this time, I was in choir for like 6 years. So, like, yeah, I was in
That
choir.
would have been really cool to be.
Yeah, it would have been awesome. And, like, I could have taken pictures with them and like, yeah, just stayed home, played some League. So definitely regret that. Yeah, looking back at it. So yeah, that one regret. How about you?
I guess like that goes into like something I was reading today.
No.
Like that luck is the prepared meeting opportunity. Like if you were the games, if you were more prepared, like you could have. I don't know if you would have had an opportunity, but it would have been cool to just be there. You know?
Be there. Something could happen. I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely true.
That's so funny. All right, Sean, any regrets about gaming and over life decisions or good life decisions?
I regret spending money on games, man. I really do. It's terrible.
Yeah.
That's probably one actually.
Yeah, it's probably my biggest regret is spending money on games.
All right, that'll be the next question. I want to know how much we've spent on games. I know my number, and it's way lower than people would probably expect.
That's actually my next question.
Oh, okay. I'll let you ask it.
My next question. It's how much do you think people spend on in-game purchases annually?
And you have the number?
Well, I was looking it up.
The
It was
average?
around the average was $216.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's so low.
Yearly, though.
that's
That's yearly. That's pretty a lot.
I feel like that's not. I feel like it's way more.
All right, well, I'll tell you guys my number in a little bit. So, do I have any regrets about gaming? I wish when I was younger, I was more disciplined in gaming. I think like gaming's phenomenal, but I think it can be like absolutely helpful in life and great in life if you approach it with like kind of a prepared mind, or you're mindful about gaming, where you're like, okay, I'm gonna only play 2 hours of gaming a day at a specific time, and you stay consistent.
That's impossible.
No, but dude, if you do it though, like you would have a much better life, and you can play more. You just have to like be mindful and choose a specific time.
Yeah.
Because I was a major gamer, like 8 hours a day probably on average, from 8 to 16, literally. And then I would say at 18, I decided to stop gaming. And then from 18 till 24, I didn't game at all. And I just focused on business. And like that was the single best decision I could have ever made. Because if I was still as addicted to gaming as I was back then, dude, like, life would be crazy. Like, it would not be what it is today. And now, like, I game more mindfully. Like, I probably play, like, on average, 4 hours a week, if that. I've played, like, 2 TFT games this year, and I don't know how many Apex games we've played, but not many.
Yeah.
Maybe like
Apex goes by pretty quickly.
Yeah,
too.
10
Pretty
to 20. And that's like all the gaming I've done this year. So yeah, I would say for you guys out there, try to be more mindful, especially if you're young. Like gaming is amazing, it's super addictive. But like the older you get, you kind of realize like how much time you spent in gaming, and you could have like learned an instrument, you could have learned a business, worked out, been healthier.
Hobby, something.
Yeah, like
right or something like that.
All the hours I put in a video game, if I would have put it into something else, like let's say if I put it into working out, I'd probably be shredded.
Yeah.
If I put it into playing an instrument, I'd be insane at that instrument.
Yeah, you'd be expert level.
Yeah, so like definitely, yeah. It is time consuming. But if you do, like you said, go in it with like a smart mentality or like a business mentality, especially nowadays, like
right, business mentality, that's
like,
a great one. That's
like you go in it, record all of your matches. There's no reason why you shouldn't, because if you do get something awesome in a match, boom, you have it recorded, you upload it to YouTube. Or while you're playing too, just stream it all. And
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, like just go in it like business mentality, and then you could start making money, and then you're doing what you want and making money.
Right, which is way different than the opportunity we had growing up.
That was not.
There was zero way to make money playing gaming, so I was like spending 8 hours a day just having fun and being addicted to it. But it wasn't like I mean, like it's not like so regretful. Like I have a bunch of fond memories and great things, but I was just saying. Yeah, like if you can be more mindful in it, I think it's it'll impact your life better. Or you take it in a business mentality where like gaming is a way to make money, so you're constantly thinking of ways to make money through gaming, which is pretty cool too. All right, so going back to the amount of money we've spent. So I know my number. What do you guys think you guys have spent?
Like, are you talking about like just in-game purchases?
All
right?
games, all games,
like,
whether you're buying
consoles, controllers.
Yeah, controllers, consoles, everything.
Okay.
Well, you guys' consoles, I mean, you guys didn't really pay for them. Maybe other than the Switch, maybe.
I bought my Switch, I bought my PS4, I bought my 360.
I bought my Xbox.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right, let's exclude consoles then.
Okay.
Just in-game purchases.
So and League is probably around like $1,400 to $1,500. And Apex is probably like $200, $300 on PS4, and probably another $400 probably like another $400 on PC maybe. That's around like $700 for that game.
So you're like at $2,200.
$2,200. Let's see what other. I'm trying to think of any other in-game purchases for games.
Modern Warfare.
I bought a few. I probably spent like $100 on that. Maybe getting skins. Infinite War. I probably spent like another like $100, $200 on that one.
Dang.
Yeah.
So you're like at $2,000 to $3,000.
Yeah, I'd probably saying close to $3K maybe, and that's just like giving me some leeway, but
Some wiggle room.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go next. So I'm sub 1,000. So I have spent $200 on League of Legends in the 11 years now that I've had the game, and I got like a bunch of cool stuff because I've done a lot of Worlds. So like a bunch of the epic stuff I have, I didn't pay for. I got it at Worlds and things, tournaments. I've spent $200 on League. I've spent $600 on Apex, but that was for a video, which kind of regret. Like I got Wraith's heirloom, the kunai, which is cool, but definitely not worth $600. This guy got it for like less than $100, I think.
Nah, no, it was about $100.
Okay, $100. I mean, that's still better.
That's still
than
nice. It's insanely lucky.
And yeah, so that's like $800. And then on Ragnarok, I didn't spend much ever. Like if anything, it was like $10, $20, and like
That would give you a lot though.
Yeah,
like
back then.
$20 in that game, you're freaking top player. Like you
Yeah,
gotta buy all
yeah.
your stats and you're just killing it.
Yeah, you're killing it. Yeah, so probably like I know I've spent under $1,000 in gaming ever, and those are the only 2 games I've spent money on. Ragnarok, I didn't spend money. It was like Jerry giving me $10 worth.
That's what it was.
So I never. So I've only spent money on 2 games in my life, and that's League of Legends and Apex. There's a lot of other games out there that I think are worth spending money on. I just never have. So yeah.
Oh man. Let's see. Dead by Daylight, I probably dropped $60 getting different skins, and that's because the skins in that game are
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
they're pretty insane skins. So on Dead by Daylight, probably $60. On Apex Legends, I've definitely dropped like $300, $400 on that game. Fortnite, I've dropped like $100.
Fortnite, yeah. Damn, I forgot about that.
Jared's like, actually, like 4K?
Nah, like I didn't.
See, on Fortnite, I've probably dropped also $100, maybe a little less actually. I would buy the. I would buy the Battle Pass, but then eventually I bought the full game to where I could just go in to the campaign and just start racking in different V-Bucks.
Yeah.
So that way I could just stop spending money. But on Fortnite, yeah, probably $100. Warzone, oh man, $220 here, $20 there.
Yeah, I'll do it constantly.
I'd do that a lot. So, and then also mobile gaming too, man.
Man, I'm probably
Mobile
spent
gaming,
like $50 on Clash of Clans.
Yeah, I've spent around $50 on Clash of Clans. I've
20
spent like
bucks
$20 on Angry Birds.
Angry Birds, nice.
Spent like a buck or two getting like a game that I wanted on the place on the store.
Yeah, 3K.
So I'm around.
3K.
Yeah,
I'm like adding everything up right now.
I'd say probably around 1,000 on games.
Maybe a little
1,500.
over.
Yeah.
So 1,000 to 1,500.
Yeah. I'd say around there.
All right, I'm super interested to know what you guys have spent on gaming, in-game purchases. Super interested for that.
Do you think it's worth it too?
Yeah, do you think it's worth it?
Oh man, $1,500.
To be honest, like all the stuff I've spent the money on, I don't use it. So I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. I mean, I will say that like I do run with my kunai all the time,
Yeah.
but it's not worth $600.
No.
And then the skins that I have, the League of Legends ones, the only ones I care about, I do have them equipped. So I guess it kind of like the League of Legends, the $200 I spent on there, I think I can be okay with because all my characters do use the skins I paid for.
Yeah.
But for the most part, not worth it.
Well, for me, like it's definitely not worth it because I don't even have an account. It got banned, so.
Yeah, you spent over $1,000 on.
So like that's.
He's reformed. He's reformed.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Riot,
reformed.
if you hear this, he's reformed. Give him his account back.
Never
They have to have it in a database somewhere that they're like, all right, Gnarly, you're coming back.
I mean,
You're
they
back.
brought back. I mean, I don't know if it'd be necessarily that account.
Or they can just give you the value. That'd be cool too.
That would be
right?
really cool.
Just saying.
But they just
That'd be
they took my money and left.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's for Apex. I think it's kind of worth it because I play that game constantly. So and I like the skins in that game; they're really nice. But like the Call of Duty ones, I don't play Call of Duty anymore.
Yeah. Dude,
So like those ones are all useless. Like Clash of Clans, I touch it once every like month now. So like not even worth it. Like Yeah, the only ones I think are worth it are Apex. And that what sucks is that I spent a lot of money on my PS4, and so those skins are completely separate.
Yeah.
And then on the PC, those skins are completely separate. If I could like conjoin those two profiles and get all of the skins, then that would be awesome. But
I
definitely can't do that.
I bought on Call of Duty. I bought the battle pass, and I didn't even like touch it at all.
I do that.
I bought the battle pass. I got like skins and weapon skins, and I didn't even like touch it at all. I haven't even played PS4 in like
Yeah, long time.
a long time. So like they're all like gone.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't worth it at all.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and answer one more question.
Let's see. I have a few.
Choose your best one. Choose your guys' best one.
Okay.
You each.
Okay.
We'll do one more each.
Weird. I got mine.
All right. Let's see. Okay. If you could have any weapon, if you could wield any weapon from a game, what would it be? And what game is it from?
I've thought about this.
Yeah, I've thought about this. I don't think I
thought
have.
about this. I
Like you get the powers of that weapon, just that specific weapon though, and like everything that it gives you. So you know, if it's an Infinity Gauntlet, I guess you could go like that.
I have thought about that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like that doesn't like start in a game. That came. From,
Yeah, I guess from a movie or something.
Right. So
But
I don't know if that
they
would
have the
count.
Avengers game, which
I do.
Yeah, but I mean, it comes from a comic, not really like a game. You know.
I'm talking about like Final Fantasy, World of Warcraft, or
Right.
any if you could have a gun from a Call of Duty gun that you want that you decked out, you get that.
Mhm.
Obviously, anyone can. Like I know what weapon I would choose. I thought about it already, so give you guys some time to think.
I'm trying to think. So if I got a weapon, what would it be and why?
Any video game too. Any video game.
So I can't think of a specific weapon, but it would be the weapons where like when you have them equipped, you gain like money. like
weapons
2 gold,
What
3
weapon's
gold.
that?
Dude, there's a bunch of weapons, especially in like
You have to-
Ragnarok or World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy.
Okay, you gotta name the weapon and
Yeah.
name the game.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. Maybe it doesn't count then. All right. Well,
Let's sort of go back to you, Sean. What do you got?
I'd probably go with the Force Unleashed Star Killers.
His dual lightsabers.
Dual lightsabers.
It's a really cool one. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that because you could customize those too.
Yeah, he does.
You could get the black one, you get the yellow one, the red one.
Yeah, they each have different.
They have the different abilities
Yeah.
too that you could do. So yeah.
Okay, so what color would you pick for the lightsaber? Though?
Black.
The black one.
Black.
Okay.
Black's the best. Dude. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that one was sick. I remember having that one.
So I'd go with that.
If I could have one, it'd be Kratos' Leviathan axe.
Ah.
So Kratos in the new ones.
Mhm.
So you remember in the old one he has his chaos blades that you
Right.
have the chains and you
Yeah.
So in the new one he has his axe and it's a giant axe and it's like a frost axe, so it's all
Mhm.
ice powers. And when he throws it, he could it's like Thor's hammer, like brings it back.
It's like a
Okay.
boomerang.
So yeah,
Almost.
so he does like a bunch of crazy stuff, and that one's all ice in that game. So everything's just ice. He like slam the ground like ice shards or a bunch of crazy cool ones.
that's really cool.
I like how like your blade would just, if you throw it at a tree, it'll just stay in that tree.
Yeah,
You
it
can
stays
just
in it.
go throughout the entire map.
Yeah,
And then like you don't have your blade at all until you recall it.
yeah. And
back.
then you call it, and it's
And
just like
it takes you a little while, and then you finally get it.
Yeah.
I like, dang, it's a good one.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Man, I cannot think.
Okay, maybe not necessarily weapon, but also accessory. Well, add an accessory. So like,
Dude, the accessories that make you money, man. I'm all about those accessories, dude. The ones that give you gold back.
just passive gold.
Yeah, passive gold, or like when you kill a monster, you gain extra gold, or you
Yeah.
find extra gold.
Call of Duty Juggernaut or something like that. You just take in your
Yeah,
jack.
that's it, yeah. Okay, so something that gives you money. All right. Okay. Well,
I'll just take one of those, man.
all right. I don't know the name of any. I can't think of any name.
I
I
can
can think
think
of in TFT. Orn has his gold collector, and when you kill anyone, whoever kills a person with that item on, they get 1 additional gold. Yeah. So It's like a gold collector. We'll call it a gold collector.
Yeah, any gold collector items. All right, Sean, what's your question?
Just my second question on here. What's one thing you, as a gamer, hate the most while playing games? Now, I did a little bit of research, did the top 10 that gamers have said.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to answer it first and then I can
I'll answer it first and then you can do the top 10. Jared, you want to go first?
One thing I hate about gaming?
while playing games.
Lag.
Dude, lag. That's such a good dude. I was so upset the other day. I was like, dude, I don't even want to play. Like, what's the point?
I was yesterday with Sebastian for a little while during around 3 o'clock. Like everyone was having issues. We went online. Everyone was just like we need to like start a lawsuit page for EA because their servers are terrible and they're taking all our money and doing nothing with it. So like, lag.
Yeah, that's a big one, man. Like, there isn't too many games that I've played where lag is such a huge problem as it is with Apex. Like,
Well, it's
I
like
don't
server
understand.
lag. Like maybe I
server lag.
understand. Like my internet's not the best. Everyone's in the house. Like
Yeah, that's normal.
bandwidth,
Everyone
yeah.
can understand that,
Yeah.
right? That's just a normal thing. But when it's server lag based off of a company, not your dev,
Oh yeah.
like that is terrible.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
And I've never really had bad luck with that, other than with Apex. It is the absolute worst. We have gigabit Ethernet. All our speeds reach up to the hundreds. Each computer, each device separately. We're like 800 megabytes download and over a gigabyte upload on an average basis. So we have zero issues with internet streaming. We can have literally 20 devices in here, and they're all working perfectly fine. And for the most part, we have a lot. I would say over 10 devices that use the internet and zero issues. Every other game we play, zero issues.
Yep.
We can play Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and no issues whatsoever. All of us can be playing at the same time, no issues. Apex, with the new update, I don't know what happened.
It has been worse recently. Like, almost every day we play it. Some type
It's
of
terrible.
server lag. It is like I don't know if it's because everyone's just jumping on Apex because of the new server. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or the new update, but.
They need to have dynamic servers that, open up when more and more people keep diving in.
I mean, EA is also literally one of the worst companies in the world. Like, voted one of the worst companies in the world. So they're probably just like, thanks for the money, guys. Like, enjoy the lag. You're still going to keep playing it.
Yeah, it's such a great game. It's a bummer.
It
I
is.
love the
I
game.
love the game. That's mine. I hate lag as a gamer.
Yeah. Okay, so me, I would say just toxic people, for the most part. I love gaming tremendously in a lot of different ways. I think it's just a phenomenal way to spend time, and I think there's a lot of benefits. But then a lot of negativity gets involved when people are toxic. And we talked about this extensively in our earlier podcast. But I feel like a lot of people turn to gaming for a lot of different reasons. But it's really an outlet for people to either remove stress, maybe forget about certain things. It's just like a great place to, one, learn a lot. You can learn a lot from gaming. Two, helps you relieve stress. Three, it's an escape. Yeah. And four, now it's like a really good way to generate money if you're able to find the right angle. And so, I think the most negative thing gaming has, outside of lag or poor development, with what's that, Cyberpunk, right?
Yeah.
Poor development, things like that. For the most part, those things can be fixed, but I think toxicity is the one thing that I don't like the most, because again, I think all of us have that common ground where we love gaming and we're passionate about it, and it's great for us and for different reasons. And then we're all really alike, but then for whatever reason we just hate on each other and say really vile things that are for the most part uncalled for.
It's funny, they wouldn't do it no one would say the things that they say over video game in person either.
A bunch of keyboard warriors, man.
It is
Keyboard
keyboard warriors. That's what it is.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, but I think it like sucks because a lot of people take it to heart. You know, like it really does affect people in a really bad way a lot of the times. And it's a bummer because it's like such an easy thing to like avoid, right? Like you just be kind, right? It's like the golden rule: just treat others the way you would like to be treated. Like so it's not complicated.
Over mics, it's gonna be impossible. Like, I don't know how they would.
Yeah, there isn't a good solution. No one's really figured it out.
Like texting and all that. They could easily block words and stuff like that. So typing is like they could fix it like that. But over a mic, it's like.
Yeah, mute is just the only thing that...
Mute is the only thing that fixes it, I guess. It's
you just mute it.
It's gone. But yeah, toxicity definitely could be annoying. But like, I'm also a toxic person sometimes too, though. So
he's reformed, though. Reformed.
Yeah, I'm reformed, but like, that's for League. I'm reformed. For other games,
All right, so that's my thing, Sean.
All right, so I love playing a lot of open world games. I played Black Flag a lot on Assassin's Creed Black Flag on Xbox religiously. I loved it. I almost beat the game. I just stopped playing for a little while. I just never beat it. But for me, it's having to go from one side of the map to the other side of the map, man.
Traveling without the quick travel?
Yes. It's annoying. I hate it. It's terrible. And I say this because I did play Black Flag a lot, and the map is huge. It takes 30 minutes to get from one side of the map to, like, more towards the edge of the map. 30 minutes. That's going from one town to another town. You can do that.
You can't fast travel, or
you can, but, like, if you're in the middle of the ocean, it's going to take about 10 minutes to get to the nearest island. Just sail.
Just to fast travel?
Just to fast travel to where you need to get to, and from there you have to sail all the way back to the other side. It annoyed me. That's terrible.
That is annoying.
That sounds like it was terrible.
And like I play a lot of open world games. I play it's a dinosaur game. It's called The Isle, and you have objectives on there, and you have to, as a dinosaur, like feed and like go from one place to the other. And the map is huge as well. It takes like 40 minutes to get from one side to the other side. And like by that time, like I'm a dying dinosaur trying to get to the other side. I'm trying to get to the other side, man. I'm starving. I'm trying to look for water, and it's terrible. So I'd say probably that for me. So
that's pretty funny.
That annoys me a lot.
Yeah. I remember like in like Final Fantasy 11 or even 14, when you have to wait to get a chocobo. You have to get to a certain level. And I started off in like one city that I didn't want to be in, so I had to walk to another city, and it just takes forever. And you're just like, man,
sprints on a minute cooldown.
Exactly.
Sprinting and then you walk. And
yeah. That's
I do remember World of Warcraft. That would be annoying. I mean, you go to like the city and get the griffins or whatever, the griffins, and you can fly. Mm-hmm. But
or like in Ragnarok, like if you didn't want to use NPCs. You walk from one map to another city or something. Take forever, or you just like fly wing it the whole time.
Fly hoping
you get close to a warp portal.
Yeah, hoping you just get the spot.
Yeah. Super close to a warp portal.
That's funny. Yeah.
That's something else that's pretty funny too. Like when you have to get from one side of the map to another side, but there's like a huge obstacle, whether it's like a tough monster you can't beat,
like a giant mountain you can't climb.
Yeah. Like that's always fun to figure out. But all right, you guys, we're going to end podcast number 15. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate you guys. Please feel free to comment your guys' thoughts as well as things you guys don't like about gaming. Gaming regrets, things that you don't like about gaming.
How much you've spent.
If
you could have any weapon from a game, what
weapon would it be?
I honestly thought you were going to say Buster Sword from Final Fantasy.
No, man, like that would do nothing for me because in real life, what am I going to do with that?
Bro, you're going to carry that. People are going to be intimidated.
No,
man. They'll give you your money. They'll give you their money.
Yeah, at that point I'm robbing people. I'm in jail for life.
No, you're not even robbing them, dude. They just see you and they're scared. They just throw it at you.
No. Yeah, no, like for power, that's a different thing. But like general life weapon that I can like actually have and it's going to do good for my life, Like I was trying to think of one, and one that would help is just like something that helps generate revenue or money.
Like these weapons are supposed to help. I mean, they're supposed to be awesome.
Lightsabers as a tool, man. That'd be cool. Cut through things.
Cut through like
I want
some
to light a
bolts.
candle. Just
That's
That's
pretty funny.
true.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Sean, any last words?
like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell.
Thank you. I'm super looking forward to podcast number 16. If you guys have any suggestions on questions, please feel free to let us know.
Yes, please. Hope you guys have a wonderful day and
Awesome week.
awesome week, awesome year.
That's right.
Yeah, hope you guys pull through it.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.
Peace.